Now, a couple of weeks ago I made a video showing how I built this amazing cabinetry, and residing inside this cabinetry is a refrigerator, and I'm really shocked, well not shocked, but I'm surprised about how many people left a comment saying, Mel, you need to put vents in that cabinet, otherwise your refrigerator is going to overheat. And the reason I was so surprised is because at the end of that video I actually stated I was waiting for some grills to turn up so I could put ventilation in this cabinetry so that the fridge wouldn't overheat. And the reason these grills, they have turned up by the way, didn't turn up on time for me to fit them in the cabinetry is because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I could have ordered them off of Amazon and got them the very next day, but they were about 14 quid on Amazon, so I bought them off of some other cheap website for £4.99. Downside is they took 2 weeks to turn up. But the moral of the story is, if you're going to leave negative comments on a video, make sure you watch the video to the very end, otherwise you could end up making yourself sound like a bit of a, a bit of a knob, shall we say. So today's video is for all you knobs out there that leave negative comments before watching the video to the end. This one is for you. Right, let's fit these vents. So the very first thing I actually need to do is remove the fridge from said cabinetry. And to do that, it's quite simple. Actually, I'll need to unplug it first. Oh yeah. I've had it plugged in because I've been trying it out. I've been trialling it and I have to say it's worked perfectly fine. This is a domestic fridge, it's 240 volts, not 12 volts. If you haven't seen the video on how I'm running a 240 volt fridge off of 12 volts, I'll put a link to that video up there for your convenience. Right, this seems to be quite a topic. So let's take this out. I think I'll take this cabinet right out. Yeah, probably for the best. It's like my bit of trim that's going to go along there to hide this joint. It's quite nice, isn't it? I've got some more of this for the ceiling as well. But I'm not going to give too much away about the ceiling because I've got something very special planned for that. Yes. Bugger. There we go. Easy, isn't it? There you go, that's all the gubbins in the back of the fridge. As you can see, it's a solid back fridge anyway. So I'm not really sure if it needs that much ventilation. I'm going to put that grill there. I'm just going to put one vent in it. If it overheats, I'll put another one in at a later date. Or maybe a vent hole underneath. So if I drill a hole right through this floor, air can come up through here and out of the vent there. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm sure it does. There you go, that was easy. I cut the hole so precise, it's a wedge fit. Don't think I even need to glue that or screw it. Although I should glue it really. Can't get it out, it's good enough. I do like the look of that, but one thing I don't like, and I did predict, you can actually see the white label on the compressor of the fridge and part of the white tray. I really don't like that. I know I'm being a bit over fussy or particular. I'm going to pull the fridge out and spray that black. So I forgot to do it. I knew this would happen. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's paint it black. This is heat resistant paint, by the way. There you go. Black is black. It's going to make such a big difference. Let's have a look now. What's it look like? Oh, look at that. You'd never know there's anything behind it. It is super black. That's even better than I thought it would be. From a distance, yeah, you can't even see anything behind there. Freaking amazing. Told you I was a genius, didn't I? So there you go. All those people out there that commented and said, well, why didn't you make a vent in the back of your cupboard? There you go. I now have a vent in the back of my cupboard, preventing my refrigerator from overheating. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea and carry on making me lights. I'll be right back. Right, well, I've had my cup of tea. Now it's time to get back to work. Now, a little while ago, I made this light for my shower. I've got to say, absolutely love it. One thing, though, that really does bug me with this is this cable that comes out. The shower one, not a problem, because this is going to be up against the wall, and this cable can disappear into the wall, so you're not going to see it. However, this nice long one that I made the other day, this cable needs to go, well, it'll be that way up, needs to go up into the ceiling, so you will potentially see about that much of this red cable. I don't like that, so I've come up with an idea. Hoping this will work. I've got this old gas pipe, so I'm kind of thinking, well, I'm hoping this red cable, the black and red cable, will actually fit inside this gas pipe. And it does. Yes. Right. So, my idea is, if I could straighten this out, I borrowed this off of Becky's dad, Bob the Builder. No idea how this works, by the way. It's some kind of bending device. I'm thinking you must put it in there like that. So what I'm going to do is make an elbow. Hopefully. How does that work? Oh, right, like that. Gonna work? Will it work? Right, bend it. It's made a mark. Doesn't matter because it's rustic. So you go. So now I've got this elbow like that. Hoping, you know, getting all tangled up here, I can cut this to the right length and have the pipe, the cable hidden inside the pipe, like that. Yeah, like that. Mind you, I think I've buggered that up. I need a bit of practice at bending this. Yeah, it's a bit naff that. Let's try that again. Maybe this time do it in the middle one. I think I used the slot I used was too small. Let's try this one here. Oh yeah, look, that's not such a tight fit. There you go. I'm going to use the middle track this time. Oh, that's much better. 90 degrees. How lovely is that? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look at that. Nice 90-degree bend. All I've got to do now is measure. I guess I'll cut it off there and there. And it's got to be the same height as these feet from there. We'll give it a go. Shut up now and just do it. Looks like a buzzard. Oh. Got a feeling this is going to look nuts. And it's going to hide the pipe. It'll hide the wires. There we go. Straighten that out a bit. Okay. It's going to be trouble. Got it. It's going to look nuts. There you go. So now you won't see the cable because this will actually go, because I've already drilled a hole in the ceiling with the wires poking out. That's all you're going to see. There you go. Not bad, eh? Let's clean it up. Maybe I should have cleaned it before I bent it. I should have cleaned this before I bent it. That would have been a sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? It's alright because I want it rustic. I want it to fade. Like this is faded, and that's how I want it all to be. Someone actually left a comment saying, oh, that copper pipe is going to go all green, it's going to look horrible. And yeah, I know. That's what I like. I want it to. I want it to look aged. That's the look I'm going for. Honestly. It's a good job I'm not fazed by these comments anymore, isn't it? But if you're enjoying watching this video, enjoying me mess around with these bits of copper, then do let me know. Leave a comment down below. Feel free. Just try and keep it nice and friendly and civil. I'm actually going to fit this one so we can see what it looks like in the van. Because yeah, I might change my mind yet. I might go, oh, no, I don't like that. There you go, yeah. That's alright. I don't need to actually fix it to there. I could shove loads of glue in it, I suppose. But I'd rather not. I'd rather leave it free. Because like I say, this is going to go through the hole in the ceiling. I hope. Let's take this off cut and see if I've made a hole big enough in the ceiling that it will poke through. Okay, so let's make sure the holes in the roof, or the ceiling rather, are actually big enough for this pipe to go through. And I can tell you straight away, yeah, that's going to fit through there. It's big enough to go through with the cable through it as well. So I think I got lucky there. Okay, so now I know it fits, we're all good. I did order some more of these brackets. I can't remember where I put them, so I'm just going to take the one off of this light. Where did I put them? Got a bag of them somewhere. Let's just nick this one for now. And then we can fit our first light. I'm really excited. I want to see what this actually looks like. Yes. Look at all this crap. Like that. Right. So that's going to go up on the ceiling. Oh, it's going to look fucking awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's put this in. I need to cut the cable down. I think this is a little bit too long. So, right, let's go fit the light. Right, so the first light I'm going to fit is going to go across here. So I can't remember how far out they were. Oh, this is going to be a lot of marks. Oh dear, please get this right. That's where that, it's got to go. There, like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's get some screws. I just don't want to mess this up because I don't want to be screwing holes in my ceiling and making a mess. I know I can fill them, but that's not the point. By the way, this isn't the end result, this ceiling. I'm going to be doing something a lot different to what it is. So, one. Now I need to measure the distance of that from there to there. Which was it? 47 and a half. 47 and a half at the 16 mark. Right. Got this. Think it's going to work? I'm either going to mess this up or it's going to work. One or two. This was supposed to be simple, you know, these lights. Oh, don't lose a screw now. I don't know where the others are. I don't know, I think I've bought about 40 of these, but you think I can find any of them? Can't find them anywhere. I'll put them somewhere safe. Now I can't find the bloody things. Now screw those in. Look, dots. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like put stuff away safe? Never to be seen again? Yeah, some people have asked me about this tape that's in the ceiling, but when I've finished the ceiling, you won't see it. That one doesn't do up tight that way, so it's just going to be loose like that. That's okay. Now, how do we do this? You can tell I thought about this, can't you? Because I know exactly what I'm doing. So it should go in there like that. And that will go there like that. It works. And I need to leave that loose because I need it to move to do the wiring, see? That movement, which is good. To think I'm going to take all this down again to finish the ceiling off, but there's no rush for that. The ceiling can be finished off next summer, you know. I just want to get the van so I can use it at the moment. That's my priority, and obviously I need light. So here we go. Don't say you don't like it. Let's sort the wiring out. Where's my pliers gone? Let's see if I can sit up here. Oh, my buttocks. Spread these apart. No. I'm going to leave these long because I don't want to cut them short, just in case something happens and I need to change my lighting system. I'll leave my options open. Talking about leaving options open and creating redundancy, a lot of people have been asking me why am I using a Bluetti and 12-volt batteries at the same time. It's all about redundancy. If one or the other was to go wrong, I've got a backup. Simple as that, really. It's no mystery. It's yeah, it's all about redundancy. Right, see, I should have left this wire long, shouldn't I? Because then this would be a lot easier. Bugger. Oh well. These wires are so thin. So to join these up, I'm just going to use these soldering things here. Look, these are for soldering. They've got a little blob of solder in the middle. It's a really low melt solder. It melts at ridiculously low temperatures. They can be a bit fiddly though. It's one of those jobs where you think, I could really do with two hands. Because you get it all lined up and then it falls off. use a heat gun like this. Gotcha. The idea is the solder in the middle melts, join the wires together, and then the heat shrink seals it. You really need a good heat gun. This one's a bit naff. Let me pull it apart. There you go, simple as that. Like I say, these self-soldering things are really good, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust them on any high voltage stuff or high ampage. These lights are only 1 amp, for those of you that are interested. They literally draw 1 amp, so that's why we can get away with using these just super thin wires. I'm genuinely excited to see how this turns out. Yes. This is a bit of a cheap crap one that I brought. If I'd known these things were that good, I would have bought a much better one. Now the fun part. Thread this wire up in there. Move it a bit more. There we go. Getting it through there, up there like that. That wasn't that bad. Oh, grab that now. I think I'll put that in a bit close, but it's okay, we live and learn. Oh yeah, we need to turn that like that. We want the LEDs facing down, don't you, Mel? That is it, look at that. First light is fitted. Yeah, I thought it would, it just stays there. Perfect. There you go. That's alright, isn't it? That don't look too bad. Hang on, let me zoom you in so you can actually see. There you go. That's better, isn't it? There you are. I don't think that looks too bad at all. I definitely think that looks much better than having a red and black wire coming through. Could do going that way a bit, I guess. Doesn't look very what's the word? I don't know, square. Yeah, there you go, that's better. Get it on the end. I think we can actually do that up now. I could have done with this mount being further away from the hole, but it's alright, it works. Can't wait to switch these on and see what they look like. I'm going to tighten that side up, and then we'll put some power to this just to see what it looks like. That's all I'm doing this for. I just want to know what they look like and whether or not I actually like them. I think I'm going to like them. I mean, what's not to like? That looks so unique, so different. Yeah, and the little curly pipe at the end. That really suits it. I love it. Right, I'm going to get a battery, put some power to this, and we'll see what it looks like. I'll shut the back doors to get the light, cut the light out as well. I think this is the right one. Near side rear. Yes, that's got to be it, isn't it? Yeah. I think this is the one. I put these cables in such a long time ago, I can't remember what was what. So I'm simply going to strip the ends of these cables off, connect them directly to a battery. No fuse. I wouldn't recommend doing this at home. Always use fuse. Okay. This is a very special battery. If it senses there's a short, it cuts the power off using the BMS that's inside it. Right, ready? Let's switch it on. Should turn that light off. Hang on, let's put this up here so you can see the light. We'll switch this one off. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Still quite a lot of light in here. Yeah, it works. That's bright enough. It's not terribly bright, but I mean, imagine two of them. Yeah, I think that's all right. When you're stood up, it doesn't shine in your face because of the pipe. Yeah, that's good enough. Once your eyes get used to it. Yeah, that's all right there. So let's shut the blinds. Oh no, I can't. I can't shut the blinds, so I can't be bothered. Yeah, I like that. Just worried about hitting my head on it, but I shouldn't do because yeah, there's plenty of clearance. That's alright, and I can hang things on them and stuff. Yeah, that'll be alright. Sit down. So much stuff in here. Yeah, look, I don't hit my head, do I? It's not too bright, it's not in your face. I'm so pleased with it, I'm really pleased. I think I need to build some cupboards next. Or should I do the kitchen? Oh, I don't know, there's still so much to do. Well, I couldn't control myself. I had to get this one fitted as well. I didn't want to pack up and go home. Look at that, I'm so glad I did. And something else I've done, I've altered it just a little bit of a tweak. I've actually rotated them so the light faces away from me. So when I'm stood in the gangway here, I don't get a face full of light. They were quite bright. But now because I've slightly turned them, they light up all my kitchen work surface. Well, this one on its own does anyway. It just lights it up perfectly. I can see myself stood here cooking my evening meal, no problem. And because I've rotated this one as well, it lights up the table and the seating area. And it doesn't, like I say, give me any glare in my eyes. Fantastic. I'm so pleased how these have turned out. And it really is giving this van a more nautical feel as well, a bit submariner-like, and I fucking love it. That's exactly the look I was going for. So all I've got to do now is make another one a little bit longer than the first one that I made to go in the shower, and then a big 4-foot one that's going to go down there between this light and the passenger seat. That's going to be a challenge, getting it that long. Might have to make 2. We'll see. But anyway, if you want to see how all this turns out, if you haven't subscribed already, I think you really should. I would say that, wouldn't I? Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. You found it mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed watching this video, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy watching this one just as much. I'll see you there. You dig? Ta-ra for now.